by our gracious host, McKenna, with the AAP. We are the Rosen College Graduate Advising Team. My name is Brittany Duffus. I am the graduate advisor for all the graduate programs here at Rosen College. And my colleagues here will introduce themselves.
Thank you, Brittany. Would you be able to share the slide now?
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, you just great.
And everyone can see that okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, Priya. I saw you turn on your camera. Hi, thank you for joining us. Brittany, if you can go to the next slide, please.
Mhm.
Mm,
Is that visible?
No,
Oh,
it's still on the first slide.
okay. Apologies.
No worry.
How's that?
Nope.
Huh.
Maybe reduce the size. Yeah,
Okay.
it was not
Let me
a
try that.
presentation.
Great. See,
Oh.
we had such awesome professional profile photos. I'm like, I have to show them to you. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Wei Wei. I'm the Master Program Coordinator. As you can see here, we have a very strong team led by Dr. Alan File, our Associate Dean, who is the best, the captain of the ship. And we also have Dr. Jian Park, who is coordinator for PhD program. So in the near future, if you're interested in joining our PhD program, which is the only standalone PhD program in hospitality in the state of Florida, he will be the best person to reach out to. And again, I'm the master program coordinator. I have been working at Rosen UCF for 12 years now. And right by me is Dr. Juhee Kang.
Hi everyone, I'm Juhee Kang, and I've been here 13 years and happy to assist you throughout your program.
Yeah, we are taking this together, and I apologize in advance that we will need to step out after the first 20 or so minutes, but you guys will be in great, excellent hands with Miss Brainy. Next slide, please. So many times you send emails to the rosengrad@ucf.edu. It's hard to really put a face to the email, to the words. So these are the real actual human faces behind the computer screen who are our excellent advisors. We have Miss Kathy Henry, who is the assistant director, and we have Miss Brainy here, who is your academic advisor. We also have Fazelle Jamir, who will be specializing in international students matters. So Brainy, would you like to give a brief introduction of yourself?
Sure. As I mentioned earlier, I am the academic advisor for our graduate programs here. My colleague, Mr. Jamir, I don't believe he is able to join us at this time, but you will be hearing more about him later on. We are both advisors for the graduate programs. I work with all graduate students, both certificate and in the MS and PhD program. And Mr. Jamir works with our international students and students who are interested in study abroad.
Thank you, Brainy. So what do advisors mean? If you have questions related to application process, admission, enrollment, course registration, advising, they are the best person to talk to. And they have worked in these areas for years. They have all the expertise, experience, and knowledge to help you guys out.
Mhm.
Next slide, please. So some of you may be already let's say already submitted your applications, and some of you are still considering. So here I just want to share very humbly who we are and why you should choose Rosen College. As you see on this slide, when we talk about hospitality and tourism management, we are not really only training workers in the industry. We're training the future global leaders who will shape the future directions of the industry to be the premium hospitality educational hub for innovation and collaboration worldwide. And we have just achieved that. And Dr. Khan will share some statistics and ranking news with you.
Okay. So this nice map shows where we are and where we're going. So why Rosen College? Because we've been here more than 40 years educating hospitality leaders in the state of Florida and also from the international cruise too. And we offer many different curriculums from restaurants, cruise, and entertainment, sport event, and hospitality. So if you look for any specific courses, we should have some. And we have ranked as first academic and also grade university in the state of the Florida and also the nationwide. And we have a very large alumni. So if you need help, if you need to build a network and connections, we have someone always right behind you. And we have located in Orlando. So if you have any job, if you need any job experiences or any connections, we have always something for you. And we have the most representative faculty members coming from more than 18 countries. And we also provide many different study abroad programs, including Europe and Asia. So if you want to go see the world, then Rosen College is the place.
And given the location, we're so close to Universal, SeaWorld, Disney, you name it, all the hotels on iDrive, the restaurants. So that's why we have advisory boards of everything, almost like advisory board for like a dean, advisory board for theme parks, advisory board for hospitality services. So there are lots of great connections with industry and academic professors. And when you are studying here, basically, anything you want to study, you can find someone great that can guide you through. So here is a ranking, very exciting ranking that just came out. Dr. Han, would you like to highlight those?
Well, we are #1 in the United States in research and education, and also #2 worldwide. So if you are thinking about majoring in hospitality tourism, and you're in like right place.
And this is not just a one-time thing. We're ranked the sixth year in a row as a #1 in the country. And if you're considering, you are already successful. Next slide, please. So, Brini, based on your experience, would you like to share the academic offerings, what programs we have, what certificate programs we have, and what makes an ideal candidate in terms of application, please?
Of course. So this is a little bit of what your path at Rosen College is going to look like, and just a little bit of background on what we have to offer you, should you be interested. We have the #1 PhD program, as Dr. King mentioned, that in the nation and the #2 in the world. We have a couple of master's programs to offer you. But I know the majority of you are here because you are interested in the hospitality and tourism management program. But we also have a few others if you ever decided to explore outside of that. We also have a couple of graduate certificates that work in tangent with the hospitality and tourism management program. As you can see at the bottom, we have 5 in a variety of topics, anything that could interest you. Your graduate experience in the Master's in Hospitality and Tourism program is going to look a little bit exactly like you want it to. We have a very flexible offering of courses and a very diverse and balanced curriculum that offers you very practical, very rigorous coursework that will allow you to immerse yourself in the hospitality industry as a whole. You don't just feel like you're being thrown PowerPoints. You're actually going to learn from our very diverse faculty. You're going to learn a lot about what they've done, what led them to where they, became interested in hospitality. So you're not just a student in a classroom. You're joining a very collaborative community where you're going to have access to a lot of peers, alumni, faculty, and actual people in the industry who can take you as far as you would like to go. Our curriculum is also endorsed by a couple of industry stakeholders. Some of you may be familiar with them. We have partnerships with Disney, Universal Studios, and a variety of other theme parks located in the Central Florida area. You are also welcome, as I mentioned previously, to level up your degree with a graduate certificate. So they're not super complicated. The majority of the coursework that you will be taking that allows you to apply to a graduate certificate are restricted electives within the hospitality and tourism management program. So it's not random, it's actually detailed to how you would like your degree to benefit you in your career. So the ideal candidate would technically be a working professional who is in a hospitality or hospitality field or position or something related to tourism or events. Um, Someone who holds an undergraduate degree in hospitality, business management, or a similar discipline. Fields in engineering, computer science, things like that. And someone who understands the advanced technical and educational training that is required to be a part of this competitive and thriving hospitality and tourism event industry. So while that is the ideal candidate, if you do not meet that criteria, I do not want you to let that discourage you because we welcome people from all walks of life and all pathways. We value that diverse experience that's brought to us by our students, and we love hearing your stories and what brought you to the industry and how you plan to use the degree to create your ideal career.
Well
And with
said.
that being said,
Britney, can I add
yes,
something quickly to the last slide, please?
yeah, of course.
This slide is super important. So if you're applying, I would strongly encourage you to take a screenshot or put picture of the 3 points. As we review many applications, some students overlooked how to write their personal statement. These are the 3 areas you would like to touch when preparing your personal statement. And what we're looking for is your passion, your potential, and your experiences. And when you're talking about your past work or academic experience, make sure you tell a strong story that establish your potential and passion for hospitality and tourism industry. That'll be super, super helpful. Thank you.
And that's perfect, Dr. Wei. And with that being said, here is what you would need to apply to the graduate program. This is the official admission criteria for both the graduate certificates and master's program. And as Dr. Wei mentioned, you are going to include a goal statement in your application. This is your opportunity to outline how the program is going to benefit you, how you feel you can enhance the program, what you bring to us both personally and professionally. And a lot of students do not believe that these essays are being read when they are being written, but I promise you they are being read and they are considered in your application. And as mentioned, this is the base university criteria admission for a graduate program. You're going to need your official transcript, said goal statement, your resume, a very official resume. Yes, Dr. A.
Thank you. So I know you are going to talk about 3 letters of recommendation. I just want to say, when you ask for letters of recommendation or when you are considering who can write you letters of recommendation, make sure you diversify the reference so that you are not only providing information regarding your practical experience, but also your academic performance. And also make sure those letters are specific to this program. I reviewed some letters of recommendation in the past where they are very general. They talk about the person in general context without linking it to their potential experience in hospitality and tourism industry. So when you're considering these letters, think about how they can help you make your application stronger. How can that complement your goal statement? Just
Mhm.
2 thoughts.
Mm-hmm. No, perfectly said, Dr. Wei. I have nothing else to add. Us to review. If these documents are not submitted, your application will not undergo review by the program. It will be stuck in the processing box until all of your documents are submitted and approved by UCF Global. Once those documents are approved, your application will then come to us, where our graduate admissions team will review it, and your decision will be related to you in due time. Once your decision is received, there are other things you will need to do beyond that that will require you to go back to UCF Global. So before you get established, um, just to review, you will begin your application. You're going to submit all the required documents that are asked of you from UCF Global. Your application will then come to us for review, and then you will go back to UCF Global to establish yourself as a student. And if anyone is interested, this slide, I'll also leave it up for a second so you can take an image. As I mentioned, these are the race requirements for international students. If it does apply to you, please do take a moment to review the screen. In addition to the base university requirements that you will need to meet, you're also going to have to submit a course by course evaluation from one of our partners who do transcript evaluations. If a translation is required, they will also do that translation, and all of that will be sent to us from them. It cannot be submitted by you on your own for review. It has to go through an evaluation from the World Education Services or Joseph Silney and Associates. We also require an English language proficiency test or score if you do not have one, or if you need to have one established for you. We have a couple of resources that will allow you to meet that base requirement. And as mentioned, international students will also need to submit a goal statement, resume, and 3 professional letters of recommendation. They must also be in a language that we can read. Here are a few websites. You can take a moment to screenshot if they apply to you as international students.
Brittany, so if for the international students who graduate from here in the United States, do they need TOEFL score, or it like how do they verify their graduation?
That is a great question, Dr. Kang. So international students who are still identified as international but do not or have recently attended an institution that is English speaking or located in an English speaking country do not need to take the foreign language test or the TOEFL. They can email graduate admissions at UCF to have it waived.
Okay, thank you.
And here's a very important slide for anyone who is actually interested in applying. These are our deadlines. The Hospitality and Tourism Management Program accepts applications on a rolling basis, meaning that it is ongoing all year round. However, when deadlines are set for certain semesters, those are upheld. So please note that though you do have time, deadlines are hard. Our other master's program, Event Leadership, only accepts applications in the fall. So if you find that there's something that is of interest to you, please plan accordingly. We have a few graduate pathways. Dr. Wade, would you like to lead us on this one?
No, you go ahead. Oh, this one. Yes, I need to talk about it. Because I'm the writer for this really exciting graduate student association. So they are a group of our actually so far only paid students on board, but they are welcoming new members from our master students body. And this is a great networking platform for you to practice your leadership, improve your research skills, and networking capabilities.
Mhm.
And we also have a variety of student-led organizations and volunteers. Some of the most popular ones like the Wine Club and the Rosen College Graduate Student Association, the Nice Special Event Society, the Happiest Club on Earth. We also have the WISE Women in Hospitality. So many, many opportunities for you to get involved and feel a sense of community with others on campus.
And these are open to both in-person and online students.
Yep.
All right. That is the end of our presentation. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to answer them.
Thank you so much for an awesome presentation. Students, feel free to raise your hand in the chat or feel free to type any questions you have in the chat as well. Thank you. I did have a question regarding some of the extracurriculars and clubs that are provided at the Rosen College. I was wondering if there are any applications to get involved in clubs or if students are allowed to kind of just attend and participate in them. Thank you.
So a few of them do require applications, and a few of them have their own sort of initiation process, and a few of them just have a prerequisite. Our culinary club, more than I cannot say for sure, but more than likely does require you to be a part of the culinary program. So if that is something that interests you, it is definitely available, but open to students who are practicing the culinary requirements. And then a few of them, like the WISE Women in Hospitality program, you do just have to meet with the advisor for the club. And so for that one, it would be Dr. Wei. So you can reach out to her if you're interested and, set up a meeting, and then she'll let you know what the requirements are for being a part of it. So it is a variety of initiations, but everyone is welcome to inquire within.
Awesome. Thank you so much.